So what up guys, welcome back. My name is Luke and yes, we're back at it at Primal Spirit Distillery and I'm joined by...
Yo, what it do? It's Chris, but you already knew that. We've got two gentlemen here joining us on the show. We're just gonna let them introduce themselves, gents.
It's yo, what up? I'm Excel. Excel, that's my name, King Excel.
King Excel.
Hi, I'm Henry. I'm Henry Alois, that's the full name. On Instagram you can find me by unknown Schmurder 2094. That's me.
Yeah, 2094 represent.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome guys, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And so, I mean it's been a while. I mean I've not done this in a long time.
We've been watching.
Yeah.
So when y'all stopped, it felt like, we miss these dudes.
Hey man.
Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah, so
But we're happy. We're happy to be back. Not to be back like us, but
But then we
For
have
sure.
the show's running
the
again.
show's running
We
again.
appreciate
So
it,
it's,
King.
so it's honored. We feel honored to be here.
To be here.
You're welcome,
Bless,
guys.
bro.
Amen.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Thanks
we
for having us,
appreciate
bro.
that.
For sure, man. For sure.
So today, I mean, I was trying to come up with like a topic on what we're gonna really talk about, but then I was like, you know what? Let's have a very interesting topic with regards to the whole music industry on that incident that all happened. I'm sure you guys you watched the video.
Yeah,
You watched the video, and I just wanted to talk about it because I mean, there's a lot of mixed emotions. You're gonna be like, I looked at the video and I was like, well, maybe the guy deserves it because it's part of his music, and so I don't know. What do you guys think?
Okay, I must start by saying that firstly, let's look away from the music industry. Let's look at it in human terms. Like, as a human, he doesn't deserve that. That's already abuse. Because there's no way we can actually, we can debate on that. That's abuse. Because even if he was to file a case, he'd win. Regardless that he was done that by a woman. That's already abuse on its own. So it's debatable, if I can say that. Is that a word?
Adding on to what he's saying, the reason why he's saying he's a human and he doesn't deserve that, because if it happened to a woman, it would be trending now. This thing happened a while ago. Nobody spoke about it.
Yeah?
You get me? If it happened to a woman, it is believed that men are not to have any emotions, show no emotions.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be strong and masculine and all of that.
Yeah.
But he was clearly offended by that, even though what happened goes according to the type of music he makes. But then as a human being, his rights were violated, no lie.
If it was flip sides, by now you'd have a reign of GBV.
I'm telling you.
So do you think it would be the same if Megan Thee Stallion was performing and some guy reached out and...
Fuck no.
Bruh,
You wouldn't even make it out of that
Bro,
place
the
alive.
bodyguards would have not even, the bodyguards, it would be too late for them to get to the person. The fans would just have him down.
Bodyguards would have to rescue that guy.
I'm telling
bro.
you.
You think so?
I'm telling you.
I don't even
can't do
think they'll make it in.
Fam,
I don't even think they'll make it in because the crowd will be too rowdy.
for me, my thing is, when I watched the video and I saw his reaction, and I agree with these guys completely. This man was violated, bro. Irrespective of who done it. It could have been a man that grabbed him. It could have been a woman. We don't know.
Yeah.
We just saw that arm, right?
Yeah.
That man was violated, clearly, and he didn't like what happened.
Bro.
And as a professional,
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Bro.
as a professional, he did what was supposed to be done. He's like, I'm performing a song, I'm on a verse or something. Let me finish this verse and then dip.
Step off.
And
He threw the
he
mic.
did. He threw the mic and dip.
Yes.
But for me, what we must understand is that he's a man. Now, if you all saw that, they grabbed at this man's crotch, right? Like, like this person was snatching an apple or something. Bro. Like, it's like she was grabbing for dear life, bro.
I'm telling you.
Now think about it, gents. You're a man. if you get hit there, we already know what happens. This dude, for me, left the stage because he didn't want to fall and like crunch up on stage, bro.
Yeah,
Simple as that, bro.
Yeah, but then I also, you know what I feel like? I feel like it's he felt embarrassed.
Exactly.
Because you know women talk.
Yeah.
She could have held that and then gone out and said, nah, what you, it's small.
It's some comment.
Some
comment.
No, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
That's why he felt like
Exactly. The comments. He knew it was coming. He knew
Exposure.
If he had continued, something happened
yeah.
to who's this? A$AP Rocky recently at Rolling Loud. I think there was an incident where he tried jumping in the crowd. Then the fans actually grabbed him like they were wrestling with him. Then he went on his Instagram, he posted that somebody was grabbing my nuts, man. I mean, imagine.
Bro. And we don't know who that could be. It could be a man or a
So
woman.
a lot of psychos are out there trying the same thing.
That's the thing. That's so now like okay, I don't know. Do you think it's just the music? Because we touched a bit on the music. So do you really think it's the music?
Look, man, listen, in almost every Ruger song, he speaks of such.
Yeah.
From Bounce to the one he was
Snapchat.
the one he was performing, Dior.
Yeah.
It all speaks of, intimacy, getting intimate with the baddies, in that way. You get me? So then she decided, let me be the baddie.
Yeah.
Go grab.
I mean, but we can agree to disagree to this top.
No cap.
Yes, he makes
that type of music
that appeals to,
what she did.
Yeah, but at the same time, we all know that music is for money.
Yeah.
You may make music that speaks of copulating, but at the same time, you're just a nerd.
Yeah, because get that you have an alter ego.
Yeah.
It's like Tony Stark and Iron Man. Iron Man is Tony Stark's alter ego.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. You have Spider-Man.
And you have Peter Parker. Peter Parker is what we would say in our terms, we call him a bombo. He's a nerd.
Yeah.
But then
when he gets the suit on,
he saves the day.
Yeah.
But Ruger doesn't look like a nerd.
We don't know that, bro.
They say never judge a book by its cover, Mark. Luke.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's with the eye patch, though?
True. Huh?
That eye patch, what does he have it for?
Pirates
I
of the
don't know.
Caribbean. I don't know.
I mean, come on, bro. I mean, come on.
No, but he's a pirate.
Now.
Pirate?
Oh, wait.
Is the
His music, if you listen to it, he gets a reggae inspiration.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if you've
Especially the recent one.
Yeah.
The Wee Wee.
You get. That's reggae, and it's not the only song. Most of it, even Bounce, that's reggae inspired. So where does pirate and Rastas?
No, reggae is prominence, or Rastafarianism is like really prominent in the Caribbean. I think
Okay, now
that's where the piracy thing might come in. Yeah.
The Caribbean.
Probably.
That's where there's a link, but still.
Come on, man. How many alter egos does he want to have?
Reggae is a lifestyle.
Oh wait, so you think this guy has a lot of alter egos?
Like, trust me, he has, I don't know his real name.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
And then
They're grilling the guy now.
He's a bombo.
So, but in order for you to come to a conclusion, no, but it is true. It is true.
No.
In order for you to come to a conclusion about
you
someone,
need to go to the source.
critically evaluate him also.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You need to go to the
Oh, so
source.
now does that now tell us about the whole reaction? That is just a bombo, like you guys said it. He's a weakling,
Yeah,
and now because he got groped, now
It's bad because that girl will go out and say anything that she wants to say.
She wasn't
feels
expecting
like
what
saying.
she felt.
So now, since you guys are into music, right? You know about the whole music thing. We're gonna talk a bit on. We're gonna come back to Ruger, right?
Yeah.
And the incident, but let's touch a bit on the whole music influence, because we saw the whole incident with Kanye, talking about the fact that music has played into the whole black community. The whole state of the black community, seeing the whole shootings that have been happening. Attacks on rappers. It's all gun killing. It's no suicidal, all gun killing. Do you think to some extent we should blame the musicians and their music or the record labels?
I'm gonna let you ever go first.
Okay, when you speak of that, blaming, I feel like for most artists out there,
Yeah.
some don't have a choice. You get me? Some grow up into that type of ish. They grow up into that type of shit. Mostly when they rap, like people like Eminem, he raps about his life experiences. You get me? Because in the hood, man, you see everything in the hood. You see things that you wouldn't like other human beings wouldn't be able to bear to see. You see a nigga getting shot. You see a dead body. You get me? Now, some people are inspired by that. When they see such, they rap about such. Now, obviously, there are people that are called dick riders, people that want to be like somebody.
Yeah.
You don't know what that person has been through. You don't have the heart to shoot somebody, but then you're going to be out there, I'm GG. You get me? And there are some type of people, I don't know if it's a certain possession or what, but then to prove a point, they can just go and bam, shoot.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Bam, shoot.
Yeah.
Now, it's only after that they start thinking that, okay, I just did this.
Damn.
Imagine waking up and you hear that a certain person killed your brother, your young brother, your only brother. Yeah. You have no choice but to also pick up a gun and say, you know what, I'm gonna smoke him as well.
Oh.
You get that?
Yeah.
So do you think now record label use these people's disadvantages, painful stories to make money out of?
True. I feel like that's it.
On my behalf, I actually think that the music industry is being used as a racial scapegoat.
How so?
I wouldn't really emphasize on who is using it for the sake of,
What?
But the music industry, let's look at it in this way. When a black artist gets in the music industry, expresses his feelings, makes a hit song, for example, Rockstar, George Floyd dies. There's a remix, very intelligent remix. Speaks about everything happening
In the hood. And
Guess
all
what
that.
happens to the artist? Blackballed. The artist suddenly gets his music under 150K per week, while his debut album, Baby on Baby, actually sold something like 350K.
Is this the baby?
Yeah,
That's
the
the
baby.
baby. From that incident, and obviously some people who listen to this say that, nah, the baby is the type, he's reckless. I know he's reckless. He does some stuff that, somebody will look at him and be like, he's childish. But at the end of the day, it's the music. Anything for the clout. That's what these rappers do nowadays.
They do anything
Plus,
for clout.
I won't say that I won't say that I stand with him on everything that he does. Nah. But at the end of the day, he's a black man. He started off with selling sweets. That's what he says. He started off with selling sweets.
Jeez.
What kind
He's
of
talented. We don't know. For sure, we don't know. We don't know.
Keep going,
But
yeah.
once the people at the top realize that you're conscientizing people through your music, guess what? Your music has to go down.
Yeah.
I saw this on, I think, Chris Brown's Instagram story, something like that. There's a white person that literally released the whole song saying, I shot a sheriff. I killed him, I buried him, something like that. Some white guy, I don't know what's his name.
It's a country song. I shot the sheriff. I know that song.
Great. He actually said that, like, clean.
Confess,
Nothing
He
hidden.
confessed on it.
That's a confession.
You
I shot a sheriff. He didn't, like, say it in parables or anything. I shot a sheriff.
Direct.
Yeah. But what happens to the guy is free till date. You get YNW Melly, who's literally singing Murder on My Mind.
Murder on my mind.
He's thinking about killing people. He ain't confessed to nothing.
He ain't
or anything,
confessing
you know?
nothing. He just said, I didn't even mean to shoot him. He just caught me by surprise. He didn't even say who.
Yeah.
Did he
Didn't even
get
say who.
arrested?
Yeah, he's in jail now.
I mean, till now.
Because of those lines?
He did.
No,
yeah.
you know,
cause
and
of
that's
the
terrible
song.
because like a lot of black artists are
Yeah.
being prosecuted based on their lyrics, bro,
Trust
which is
me.
crazy. Like
Trust
the whole
me.
YSL thing with Young
right
Thug.
now, Ghana's being he's being processed. He's also like his life sentence is pending. That's what we can say. Young
Based
Thug-
off his music, bro,
Yeah.
and this is his art form. Like Ghana is affiliated with Young Thug because of business, bro. Ghana is not about that life, bro.
Yeah.
And now
that's
he's
true.
being criminalized
That's true.
because of what he speaks about in his music.
Okay, so now my question was still like, so who's to blame for all this, Chris?
Who's to blame, yeah?
The record labels, because that's the whole fight we saw with Kanye, and you know we was talking about the old record label, big guys controlling them. Who's to blame? Is it the record label or the artists themselves?
I don't think an artist can be blamed.
Yeah, trust
He's just
me,
doing
that's
his
it.
work.
Yeah, because I'm telling my story, and then okay, it's a hit. You'll love it. People love it. Right now, it's up to them. The record label is the one that handles all of that. It does it does my advertisement, my marketing, and all of that. So I feel like it's the record labels that are to blame for this.
Plus, remember one thing about music: not everybody's a composer.
Yeah, we have ghostwriters.
Yeah. Plus, not even just ghostwriters. I mean, check what I'm saying, bro. Not even just ghostwriters. I mean, like Rihanna. Let's say Rihanna sang "Man Down."
Okay.
Man down, right? What does he say? I just shot a man down. But did she compose it? No, she did not.
She didn't.
No, she did not.
She performed it.
Exactly. She performed it, but she did not compose it. What about the composer? Why didn't he get arrested?
Yeah,
Or she?
yeah.
So now, because now in the case where record labels are choosing which music their musician should sing, right?
Yeah.
Why black in particular? Why not use other faces as well?
They know They know where quality lies.
Is it because this type of music is associated with this type of person?
Yeah.
This type of music is associated with this group of individuals?
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense if you had a white boy from the suburbs singing, "I just shot some niggas today because they try to catch me slipping." You understand? Not to say that
Yeah.
there aren't criminal elements in
Yeah.
the suburbs,
Yeah.
but it's less likely that you'd find that in the suburbs than you would in the hood. So they make that association immediately, like, okay, this person's from the hood. This is the kind of, like you said,
Person
for example, this is the kind of composers we're going to give you. This is the kind of lyrics. This is the image that we will build for you, and you're going to run with it. But here's where I say the record label doesn't take 100% of the fault at this. I'm like, even though you're a struggling artist, at the end of the day, you must think about longevity. You need to think about your career. And that's a big part of what artists are not taught.
Yeah.
They're not taught about their career. You just want to blow up, make the money, and you're not thinking long term, bro. You've got to think about how this thing sticks on your image, bro.
Exactly.
You got to think about, are you a marketable person? Exactly. Yes, the label handles your marketing and stuff, but some things you got to market yourself, bro.
Exactly.
Do I want to be associated with somebody who is built a career of killing people?
Exactly.
Nah, maybe not. I'm going to skip that.
Yeah.
Do I want to invite this kind of person to collaborate with my brand? Nope. What's that saying about my brand, bro? I endorse that kind of thing? No.
True.
Exactly.
So as an artist, as an individual, some of the things, okay, you're about that life. We get that, right? You can rap about that here and there, but then you need to understand your industry as well. You need to understand that you've been given this opportunity.
Yeah.
You don't always need to go back to that. Okay, maybe a mixtape or two, whatever. You don't need to be fake either. You know what I'm saying? You can be who you are, but think about your career. Think about what you've got to do. Think about how this impacts you in the long term.
But then, Chris, come on, think about it, guys. Like, they have no choice, Chris. This is the type of music, because I mean, as an artist, you see through a lot of music. You're always recording.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna be like this one, this one, this one, this one. Then they require of you to make a certain type of music.
Which is true.
So
It is.
in that, I don't see where the artist has a say, because you've been paid money already.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Even if you started with a hit song that was so innocent, but as time goes, as the brand fashions you in a way in which you should look like, okay, we want you to look like this. Because come on, Rema didn't start with Afro.
Yeah, yeah,
And
Rihanna too.
that's something we really have to touch on. The artist you just named.
Yeah,
really
Rihanna
have to
too.
touch it.
Rihanna, we saw the thingy, Good Girl Gone Bad.
Yeah. That whole
Check.
transition
Exactly.
happened. We saw that happen
You
in
get
front
me,
of us.
right?
That
Get
is,
me.
that's all scripted.
You see, That's
all
why
scripted.
I'm going with the record labels for trust me.
Yeah.
That point is too valid.
Yeah, but my argument is always
too
going to be,
valid.
and gents, I get that. Like, honestly, some of these things are scripted. Like, they paint the picture for you and you just run with it.
Yeah.
I mean,
However, for me, is that when you become a professional, right? You're a professional musician. You can't be living the image in real life, per se. Let's look at the baby, for example, right?
Yeah.
Because I followed his story a little bit. The baby is gangster like that, bro. Like, he doesn't clown. There's a video where the baby rocked up to a neighborhood. He was shooting a music video.
And
some goons pulled up on him
told
and
him
tried
you
to
can't
scare him.
shoot.
Bro, this guy stood his ground against
Yeah,
like 5 people.
in Atlanta.
Like nothing.
yeah,
He did it like it was nothing, bro. And then
Yeah.
people are like, yo, so this guy's, he's about that life.
Yeah.
Look, that was a isolated incident. They jumped him, but he stood his ground. But if you're gonna go around saying, okay, I make gangster rap, so I'm gonna live the gangster life, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Savage.
You're sabotaging
29
yourself.
Savage, right?
21 Savage.
21?
Nah, but he's doing something for me.
Bro, he's 21 or 29.
hey,
It's 21 Savage.
He's 29 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 30 this year, but
Oh.
he's 21 Savage.
he doesn't
Wait.
want to grow, man.
So now, like, is he a gangster, Chris?
He was. He did that thing, but he realized that once you've reached a certain level, you gotta move out the hood, bro, and
Plus, the
start.
closer you get to Drake, the more professional you become.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know if that's a fact or not, but you
Yeah,
can
no,
see
the thing
clearly.
is, he's an influence, that
He
guy.
is. He is.
He's an influence.
Drake is a proper. You know what a professional is?
Yeah.
That's Drake, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's a professional.
Yeah, I don't like him too, but I know he's professional.
Yeah, he is.
He knows where to go and
His
where not to
music
go.
is swag,
Dude.
but yeah.
He's like, his music
Hey,
is so
man,
Yeah,
yo,
we all know.
Hey. That's my favorite artist, bro.
Man, chill out, man.
Come on, cuz.
Chill out, man.
Let's not look at the fact that he doesn't write. Let's leave that. That's a story for another
That's an
day.
allegation, but anyway, go on.
That's a story for another day. But Drake is a businessman.
Yeah.
He knows what to do to get the money.
Okay, but how much control does the record labels have on Drake? Come on, let's talk about it.
I don't think they do anymore.
They
'Cause
don't, Chris.
No,
Drake
but
is at
to
the point.
begin
Yeah.
with, I will
Yeah.
argue this. To begin with, they had the same level of control they have over every single person. What made Drake different is that he understood long-term thinking, bro. Drake could have been like, I'm hanging out with Lil Wayne and this and this and that, so I gotta be about that life. Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
that's the
That's
thing.
exactly what I'm
Oh,
saying.
so do you think
It's about making
okay, so
choices,
do you
bro.
think it's a choice at the end of it all?
The choice is yours.
Of course.
You always have a choice.
Of
There's
course.
there's no such thing as okay, I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Got a choice.
Plus, you know, most of these artists go through a lot that we don't know.
Yeah.
Like the baby. The baby was gangster. We know that. Okay, he is, but now he's not that gangster no more. What pushed him to become that gangster like 2020, 2021 when he actually had an altercation with, who's that boy? Who's the guy? That Ken something, the guy that he beat up in the Louis Vuitton store.
Oh, nah, I'm not sure, but yeah. Saw that video.
Cam
bro.
Cold Heart.
Yeah, yeah.
Cam Cold Heart. By that time, the baby was still, you know, gangster, all that. Then what happened? He lost his bro.
Yeah.
He lost his brother Glenn. Then
Oh,
you
really?
see from there on, you can see that, yeah, this person is starting to mature.
So there was a transition.
Exactly. But it was too late because by then I think you already released the Rockstar remix,
Okay.
which actually led him to starting to get blackballed. You get. Now, one more thing about these artists is that they don't control their words and their emotions sometimes. Baby on Baby 2 dropped, he dissed Megan Thee Stallion. What happened? Many people
Do you think
canceled
he
him.
had a part to play in that? Because since we're saying the record labels give them what to say, like they
No,
decide what
I
they
don't
should
think
say.
they do for him. I think he writes his own.
Yeah, he writes his own
Yeah.
music.
Plus,
feel like-
he's one of the rappers also that he can freestyle.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing. He can freestyle. You see.
Yeah.
So he wrote this about Megan Thee Stallion and he got cancelled a lot of places. Drake did it in this album. What happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Drake sneak dissed. I feel like the baby's not the kind of person that would sneak diss
He
anyone.
don't filter his words.
He doesn't sneak diss.
Okay,
bro.
so
if he
yeah,
disses
it's
you,
different.
you
The
like
delivery
it.
was different.
Directly.
The delivery was different. So now back to my question. How much of an influence do you think music has overall, societal wise?
Okay, societal wise, I think it's got a profound impact on the youth because a lot of these people we can identify with, we might be going through the same thing, and then their words they're not just art to us anymore. It's more like a message, right? It resonates with you,
Poetry
and
now.
you adopt that kind of thinking because you kind of understand where they're coming from, right? Because you're in that same situation. You relate. Thank you.
Yes.
When that becomes a situation, it's clear what kind of impact it has. It will influence you in one way or another, right? My question is, how far does it influence you though? Because like, yeah, I could be going through the most, you know what I'm saying? I could be depressed or whatever, and then I listen to XXX Tentacion, and in his music, he dealt a lot with like mental health and stuff, but a lot of his music was hella suicidal, bro.
Yeah.
Now, the choice is, am I going to listen to what X tells me and kill myself?
Exactly.
Because I'm feeling bad? Or am I going to be like, well, this is how he feels. It sucks. I know that. But look, it's just art.
But then again, mind you, you know XX is temptation or tentacion?
Tentacion.
Whatever it
Spanish,
is,
bro.
Whatever.
Okay. Now, you see that majority of his audience are impressionable kids.
Yeah.
A lot. Teenagers, people whose minds are still needed to be cultivated.
And that's the target. It's not by mistake that
not.
is attracting such an audience, because from a marketing perspective, you know you've got a segment, like a demographic of individuals that you literally attract. So now in such a case, Chris,
the impact is huge, man. Like,
It impacts you in almost every single way.
Do you
get
think,
me?
okay, music from the year 2010, let me start from 2010. Music has become one of the biggest influences in the world.
well, that's true. It's different.
Exactly. Now, the industry has realized how much power music now has.
And how much money they can make from it.
Exactly. You have your Chris Browns that started off with what? Love songs.
Yeah, like all this music was all love songs, the dancing,
the with you,
the innocent, right?
the
Yeah.
beautiful peoples. You see, those were golden ages of Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But now, what message does he really portray in his music? Even though we know he's a GOAT, but what message does he really portray now? It's all scripted.
Bro, music is powerful.
They told him,
my bad.
Yeah, yes. He's got that image that you have got to be a person that mostly talks about copulating. Because you sound fun that way. You sound too much. The Beautiful People song was good, but nobody will listen to you talking about how you met people in life, how you had a good time. Nah, bro. Nah. The hands need something that they're gonna play before
Something
turning
spicy.
on. Something spicy, something hot.
You don't know what you
You
need.
get. Yeah.
It to me.
Exactly. What's the name of the song? Under the influence.
How you did that was too slick.
Yeah. And when you break all those things down, they always lead to you understanding something under the influence.
Yeah.
Is it just us, the listeners, or he himself, the artist?
Bro, music has so much power. It even changes the way you feel, your mood. You can switch, this is like a personal experience. When we listen to drill, at that point in time, you know what, you're like, you know what, whoever comes right now, I'm smoking them. Then from there, you move to your Khalid. Now you chilled.
Dude.
You don't want to do, you don't want anything that has to do with violence.
Dude.
Then you go back to your 90s. You listen to Neo, you listen to Usher, you listen to Mariah Carey, you listen to Celine Dion. All you want to do is feel loved and love.
Yeah.
It plays with you.
Yeah.
You get me? That's how powerful music is.
Yeah. The society knows the power it holds. So it's being used.
Wait, what
as
do
an
you mean by
scapegoat.
society? Like,
I won't name who.
oh,
for sake.
do you mean like a secret society?
Of course. We know it exists, even though it's being shadowed, but we know it exists. We know it exists.
Like an agenda. So do you think there's like, because that was the whole thing Kanye was claiming.
Let's spill it.
That there's an agenda,
Let us spill it now, because I think we filtered too many words.
Let's spill
we
it.
all know about the 27 Club.
What's that?
musicians that
artists.
died at the age of 27.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
When you
goes
get to
back like
27,
almost
You joking?
when it started in the 1930s with the
Exactly.
guitarist called Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
Mysterious circumstances. He made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
And then died at 27. And then people that kept dying at 27, the circumstances were like bizarre as hell, bro.
Wait. Like dying at 27.
And
Yeah.
as soon as you hit the age,
Boom.
you're
You
gone.
gotta go.
Jimi Hendrix, 27. Kurt Cobain, 27.
Yeah.
Like 27.
27 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know about
Bro,
this.
it's a
This is my
long
first time.
list, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
long. It,
It
goes back to
goes
1930s.
Are they
on.
blacks, all of them?
Nah.
Nah,
It's a
it
mixture,
don't,
man.
it don't
It doesn't-
matter.
it don't
As long
discriminate,
as you
bro.
got talent.
And you're 27 years old.
Yeah.
It's a pact that
Yeah.
you sign.
Yeah, that's the story behind it.
Yeah.
You make a deal with the devil.
You get-
blow up like crazy, and then
And
he'll
all
come
of those,
collect.
what are they? So associations. They all deal with what? Music. There's more. There's more.
Wait, in these few years, who have we seen?
Who's the
Amy Winehouse.
wait.
We don't know who that is.
No, I think it's 27. There's 27 and 21. 21.
I haven't heard of the 21.
Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD 21.
21.
Yeah, you know they different clubs, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
they're
don't-
different clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old
One
was
and
Tupac when he died? 25.
Yeah, he was 25 when he died.
You get
They
all of
different
those
clubs.
things. They just different association. Michael Jackson, he spoke about an association as well. He said, when you're in, you can't get out. You can't win.
That's it.
That song, yeah?
Even-
From The Wiz. It's like old ass
Which
movie, bro.
association was he talking about? Because we can't say Michael Jackson was in a 27 club. That dude was old.
Yeah, bro. 50 something already.
So you get that there's more.
Right before the album Escape.
Thank you. You get there's more that we
Wow.
don't know
So
about.
you guys know about this.
Oh, you have to do your research.
You know, these guys know
Yeah,
about
you have
their-
to do your
I don't know any of this.
Yeah.
And so I'm finding out there's a 27 club
You
and
get.
a 21.
Yeah,
Like,
you,
I used to read a lot into that, you know.
And it's messed up, trust me.
yeah. You,
really
you need
messed
to do your researches in critical things like this.
Oh, really? So, so you believe in a whole societal thing,
There's a society behind
and
the
you
music
have
now.
to like fulfill their missions and
Yeah.
their agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, do you think? Okay, since we're talking about conspiracy theories, do you think there's an agenda to spread like a certain type of message? Since we talked about 2010, after 2010, the message was so different. Music changed.
Yeah.
You get,
It was so sexual, violent.
Yeah.
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 You get artists that were like in 2009 that were making good music, you know, all about money, smart thinking. What happened to them? The ones who decided to not really give in to the society.
Died down. We don't hear them no
You
more.
got your T-Pain.
You hear T-Pain.
You got your T-Pain.
He's now on Twitch rapping.
You get, but that dude is way talented.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Than
he's
most-
good.
Yeah.
T-Pain,
Yeah.
that's a generational
I'm
talent.
telling you.
That's a generational talent
Yeah.
right there. But what happened?
Out.
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah.
Plus, this thing is deep. Plus, there's one more thing that I told you. You mentioned Rema. You mentioned Rema. I don't know if you've seen, if you follow Rema on Instagram, look at most of his pictures. How do they look?
It's different.
Not even different. They're always black.
Yeah.
Do you think he's
Black.
trying to portray a certain message or
There's
image?
there's a certain rumor. Of course, when it's a rumor, you can't really believe it.
Of course.
That Rema is onto black magic, because there's also something that he does. He always posts a bear and a car.
Okay.
What do
If
you
you
mean a
look at
bear,
it,
bro?
Like a bear, a teddy bear,
Yeah.
and a car burning.
Like always.
Look into his Instagram. You'll see that post. He repeats it most of the time. You see, even that "Calm Down," the song. He did the cover was also a bear, something in a train, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. All of those things, when you look at them critically and you break them down,
Associated black
there's
magic.
there's some hidden messages behind those.
But my question is, if you're in a society, then why send out certain hints if you're really in a society and you want to keep it a secret?
Coming to light.
Yeah, no cap. Now I don't think they want to hide it no more.
Yeah.
You know, like it takes us back to your question where it's like there's a message that they want to convey.
Yeah.
We look at it when we look at certain artists, like Thee Stallion and Cardi B.
Yeah.
We look at girls in our generation, the message from their songs, for me, are useless. What they teaching the girls is that all men are trash. I'm a bad bitch. I don't need a man. Stuff like that. You get me?
Yeah.
And that's what people get into.
I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe we've seen it. You know, it's evident that the mindset has changed. The expectation is no longer the same.
Yeah.
What people want is no longer the same.
Yeah.
So, would you say music is the cause?
I think it could be a big cause.
A scapegoat.
It could be easily used as a scapegoat. But my thing is, as much as it's done that, right? You know, it's done that to women. It's done that to men too. Like a lot of young men think it's not cool to get a conventional job or have a career or whatever. I'm a hustle. What the flip does
12
hustle
years.
mean? We
I
don't
mean,
understand.
12 years of school.
12
while
year
you can
old.
spend 1 year in the studio and become a millionaire.
Yeah.
Delusion. I'm sure it's not that easy, guys.
Yeah.
It
Come
can
on,
never.
come on.
It can never be that easy,
Plus,
bro.
one thing is that we see music videos, right? Artists blowing up money. Kendrick Lamar, in the Humble video, he has that gun where spreading money. Bro, do you think that money is
The
real?
money gun, yeah.
No. Well, the probability is not real.
Yeah.
Do you think that money is his?
No.
Let's not look at Kendrick Lamar. Let's look at upcoming artists.
Record labels.
Upcoming
Where do they
artists.
have all those chains and stuff from? So they label.
You get.
Yeah, the point I was trying to make is that music can be a big influence. However, I will also agree with what Henry said. A lot of the times it's used as a scapegoat to mask other socio-economic factors. It's, look, dude, bro, the times that we're living in are not really easy, especially as a young person. You are less likely to buy a house than your parents were, statistically.
Yes.
Right.
A lot of people have
That's
to
true.
accept the fact that they will never be as rich as their parents, because how? You understand?
Yeah.
There's a lot of socioeconomic issues that drive these things, and then if you couple them with the times that you're living in and the music that is around in this time, then you see it makes a beautiful potion. Music for me is a part of it. It's not the whole picture, because for me, at the end of the day,
But
music is art, bro.
Don't you think it takes a major part of
No,
it?
I don't think so. Music is art for me, bro.
Music is art.
Music is art.
Yeah,
Do
no,
you
yeah.
watch the series Lucifer? Lucifer, the devil.
Heard of it, yeah, Netflix
The
series.
devil takes a trip like away from hell. He comes to earth. Where does he live? Los Angeles. He lives in a club called Lux. That's literally his house, but it's a club at the same time. You get. Lucifer has, I don't know how many minutes, where he goes into the club, he plays piano. While Lucifer's playing piano, everyone is hypnotized. Not like literally hypnotized, like you know those.
But they're entranced, like, yeah.
They just feel like this is too much.
I can't leave.
This is music, man. You know. Plus, one more thing we know is the Bible tells us he's the angel of music.
Music.
Do you think you can walk into my room without knocking?
At this point in time, he even leaves the door open.
So, yeah, it tells you that even an artist that starts from church, Primal, but once he makes it in,
Many of them started from church, man.
yeah.
We had
I
gospel
mean, you
artists.
can never feature an Illuminati artist if you're not.
It's that easy. Come on, man.
You have to be part of the society.
Come on, man.
If you're not, then you will be converted right away.
Come on, man.
For me, like I said,
You have to go through baptism first before you do the feature.
No, bro, I don't think the Illuminati is real. I'm sorry,
Is
guys.
it?
No,
Yeah, I
they never
mean,
believed in it.
We
Like,
can
look,
agree to disagree.
Yeah, we can
to
agree to
disagree.
disagree.
Yeah.
My thing is that with the whole society, the makeup and everything of
Yeah.
how the industry is, there are certain levels. It's like a business, right? There's marketing, there's blah, blah, blah. The reason why Justin Bieber can collab with Ariana Grande is because their marketing firms are on the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Same level of influence. Doesn't mean both of them sold to the devil. That's just how I see it.
Yeah.
But my thing is always going to be music, as much as it's profound, as much as it's influencing people, and it has influenced me a lot. A lot of the things I do or think about or whatever is from the music I heard, right?
Yeah.
Certain times I behave the way I behave because someone who I listen to behaves in exactly the same
that
way.
same manner.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the GOAT, Drake. You already know what it is, bro. CLB for life. Anyway, back to the topic, bro. What I'm saying is, music is art for me.
Yeah. Can you name one? Just one. Let's not go to even two. There's too many. One white rapper that you know just got blackballed.
Like completely blackballed.
Yeah, like out of nowhere, he just started losing money.
Can't think of one. Macklemore kind of fell off, but that was like because he wasn't making music.
You know, Macklemore was a weirdo, first of all. But he got talent.
Yeah,
the song Glorious, that was a hit.
Yeah, no, but the reason he fell off is not because he got blackballed. He just
Plus, when was the last time he
music.
released a song?
It's been years. Well, 2016.
Thank you.
Michael
Glorious,
Jackson was
I think
black.
Glorious was the last.
Do you include him?
Michael Jackson
was
Come
black.
on, he was
He
black.
was a nigga,
He was
bro.
black.
One of
We
us,
all
dog.
know.
That was a Negro.
Cremora stories.
That's a nigga, bro.
We all
You
know.
already know that, bro.
But, I mean, this thing,
You wanted to die.
it's all about. He signed a deal with Caroline. I mean, yeah. What are we gonna say, man? He knew where the money was at. He wanted in.
Oh shit.
He wanted in. I mean, there's a hidden agenda.
Man was endorsed by Caroline.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that is dark, bro. We can't joke about that. Edit this out, bro.
I mean,
He is the king of pop,
he's
but
the
come
king
on.
of pop, but he's also the king of
Choco.
Yeah, it's facts. I mean, we can't filter. No one has reached to his levels. I mean,
He became
he didn't
white.
switch complexion. He switch. I mean, he switched race.
One time,
I
bro.
mean,
I'm telling you.
come on, that's God levels, bro.
Bro, that's
man.
gold levels.
There's no one who can be meshed. I mean, Kanye Bao tried, but she's still black. She's still black. She's
Imagine.
light black.
Imagine.
Yes.
You're the fake.
Yes, crazy. So in conclusion, back to Ruga, right?
Let's go back to our boy.
Yeah.
So back to Ruga.
Yeah.
So basically, based on what we've spoken about, right? We can't blame the lady because it's the message.
Yeah.
She felt like he needed it.
Yes.
What if he sings better?
Yeah.
What if he sings better?
She wants a gangster in her
She was
veins.
powering
know.
him up. I mean,
What if that's the switch that wakes him up, bro, and awakens another level of performance? We don't know.
maybe she would have expected, yo, thank you. But
But then
But
he
the nigga was
like,
like,
he
nah,
vexed.
bro.
yeah,
He
vexed.
vexed.
you get.
He wasn't having it.
Yeah,
though.
no, it didn't meet him at the right point. So he was just like, so yeah, that's my take. I can't blame the lady.
You can't blame the lady.
No, I don't. Chris, I don't blame. I don't blame the lady.
For the sake of men, we're gonna blame her.
Yeah, I'm not even.
'Cause if
gonna
it was a
lie,
man,
bro. If
I
it
mean-
was a woman,
There's no need to even blame the man. Of course, it's either he goes to jail for life or he gets killed.
yeah,
Or
on the
blackballed.
spot.
Blackballed. What if he's a broke nigga first?
Okay,
What is he gonna
yeah,
lose?
They ain't
I
gonna
mean,
blackball you, bro. Yeah, no, facts,
You see,
facts.
But
So-
then, don't you think now if I think that's where the double standard comes in. It's
Hard,
like
bro.
everywhere.
Hard,
Even in music. If Cardi B has to do the same,
Yeah.
and someone does that, it'll be a problem. But Ruga sings about the same type of music. Almost the message is similar.
Yeah.
But they do that. So it's double standard everywhere. Then again,
Bro,
Gender
listen. Music
based.
is art. For me,
Yeah.
I feel bad for Ruga because they violated him as a performer, as a professional. Bro, if you're on stage, people aren't supposed to touch you, dog. How
Yeah.
many times do artists say that? Like, don't touch me. We don't know, bro. That lady could have had a knife and chopped off this nigga nuts.
Imagine.
Done.
Could have happened, bro.
Done.
oh yeah, true.
So
yeah,
it's-
no. If
Yeah.
yeah, just thinking about the split minute,
Bro,
Yeah.
what if- Child.
no, it could have happened. No,
He
it
could have been a ninja,
Yeah.
dog. Gone.
Done. That's
Done.
it.
Could have
That's
happened.
it.
wow.
No, for me, it's not about the. Even if his music could be as sexual as possible, it's wrong for me because they violated his personal space.
Because the very same thing will never happen to Chris Brown. We all know.
Yeah.
Even if it did happen to Chris Brown, he's singing about getting freaky and all that, but you're not about to touch this man on stage, bro.
Yeah, no cap.
Why?
I mean,
Okay.
There's also
Why
a
you
lack
gonna do
of
that?
consideration to our upcoming artists. The record labels are just sending them to perform, bro. Just go make money.
go.
We just need money.
Go wherever.
You
So
get.
they don't give a
not safe.
damn.
They don't get like you. We need you to make money. You get. The deals are crazy.
Yeah.
NSTC only gets like 10% of what he makes.
Hectic.
It's the same with soccer players.
You get.
Sure.
It's crazy out there.
This
like,
is-
these endorsements are just.
This is crazy. Well,
Yeah.
so this was a good one, guys.
I mean,
This was a this was nice.
Insightful.
This was very
Yeah,
insightful. I mean, you
yeah,
guys
it's a
really
lot.
know your
It's a lot.
music industry stuff. I don't know. I only know a bit.
I feel bad now because I can't like finesse you guys to hop on this label. 'Cause- I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
nah, man, nah.
Oh well.
Nah, we don't
so,
do that here, bro. Nah, but we appreciate you guys.
I really
No,
thank
man.
you guys.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
It was
for your
an
time.
honor.
I
It was
mean,
an honor, man.
we hope we're gonna have a lot of this, so that we blow up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Blow up.
No.
Yeah, no
We
lie.
support black businesses.
Yeah, I mean, y'all guys are welcome here whenever, you know. So
We
yeah,
hope we'll have more episodes.
Yeah, more of this.
definitely.
Because the more the
Definitely,
knowledge,
definitely.
we're not only spreading, but we're also gaining.
Yeah, it's
Same
Of course,
thing,
of course.
yeah.
It's a win-win.
I
I've
didn't know
learned a
this.
lot, bro. Yeah.
It's a win-win
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of the
I
day.
didn't
it is
know
a
this.
win-win.
It's a win-win.
It is. So, well, guys, thank you so much for joining us, and yeah, please do follow this gents, and we're gonna see more of this guys,
That's it.
and
That's
yeah, I hope we're gonna have the best. And yes, I'm back.
Yeah, yeah.
We need some more Ruga.
Only some more wee wee.
Yeah, only if we could get him to perform here, but.
We need some more wee wee, man.
Oh, poor guy. So.